and welcome back to high school basketball. Tommy, it's been a very, seems like a long 9 months, but yet it's been very short since our last telecast.
Yes, it has. I was ready for this. I'm ready to get this basketball game season started. It's just a typical winter night in the Boot Hill, Missouri. There's a lot of good basketball around.
I'm Bill Hampton along with Tommy Jacobs, and we're going to be bringing you 50 high school basketball games this year. We'll be talking about that more as this game goes along. Tonight, we're bringing you the championship game from the Holcomb Invitational between the number 1 seed Puxico Indians and the number 2 seed Bernie Mules. Both of those teams undefeated on the season as they got their start here at the Holcomb Invitational this year. Both teams come into this tournament, as I said, undefeated. Both teams out of Stoddard County. And this is the way Puxico has reached the championship game as they played Risco in the first game, defeated Risco 73-31, and then in the semifinals defeated the host team, Holcomb Hornets, 88-78. The Bernie Mules defeated Southland 84-45 in the first round and defeated a very tough Camels team, 63-55 in the semifinals. So that set up tonight's game. Earlier tonight in the Consolation Championship, Bloomfield Wildcats fought hard, but East Prairie Eagles came away with a 67-59 win. East Prairie wins 5th place in the consolation bracket of the Holcomb Invitational Tournament. The game just finished prior to us going on the air. The semifinal game, very close game throughout. Camel had a 2-point lead at the end of the first quarter, 14-12. Holcomb was up at half, 31-30 by 1 point. Camel came back with a furious third quarter, outscoring the Holcomb Hornets by 11 as they went up 51-41 in the third quarter, and then they hang on and win 67-56. Camels third place in the Holcomb Invitational Tournament. Tommy, been a long, like I said, it's been long, but it's been short, and we have really got some great things that we're going to be trying to do on 21 this year with high school basketball.
You bet. I tell you that everybody's excited about that Bloomfield tournament. Channel 21 bringing the entire tournament. I think that's a great thing for these schools, for the people that can't get out to watch these games, and for the people to have to remember their games by in their high school career. I think it's a great thing. And plus the other games, the 21 regular season games we're going to be bringing.
Well, Tommy, we want to tell all of our viewers, we'll give them a little bit of taste of what we're going to be doing. The next game that will be televised on a tape-delayed basis. Again, all these games will be taped, be replayed a minimum of 3 times. We're going to be following the Camels when they go to Richland, play the Richland Rebels, and we're looking forward to that. Richland Rebels have a new coach, and we're in Casey Knight. Casey Knight grew up in Risco and coached at New Madrid County Central. And he is now the head coach of the Richland Rebels. We're looking forward to that. Steve Fowler still at the helm of the Camels and doing a great job there.
Yes, he is. He sure
and then the following that Tuesday night game, we're going on Friday night. We're going back to Richland to catch the Bloomfield Wildcats and the Richland Rebels. Bloomfield has a new coach in Coach Lanning, and a lot of new coaches in the area, in our listening area, our viewing area, and we're looking forward to that. Then we're going to try to catch the Malden Green Wave and the Crothersville Tigers, that game being played at Malden. That will be a very fast-paced game.
Yes,
we'll need to rest our voices because that will be a track meet.
I'll tell you what, I haven't heard anything about Crothersville, but I know that Malden team is super quick, and they get the ball up and down the court, and I'm sure Crothersville will bring a load too. They always do.
Crothersville last year, they were a very talented team, lost very few people off that. They played a couple of sophomores, and that's going to be a very tough game for the Green Wave. Green Wave very talented this year. They go 12 deep, and you've seen them play 2 of their games already. Right. They're playing for first place in the Oran Invitational Tournament tonight, and they're playing the Scott County Central Braves, and that will be a great game.
Yes, it will. Scott County Central look very good over there in that tournament.
Following the Crothersville-Malden game, we're going to go to Bloomfield and bring you the Chaffee Red Devils Bloomfield game. And then the next night, we're going to be going to Clarkton to bring the championship game of the Clarkton Holiday Tournament. Clarkton Reindeer right now playing very good basketball, Tommy.
Yes, they are. I hear good things about Clarkton. Clarkton's got some fine little athletes over there, and they're well coached by Jason Long. And I think Tyler Miller's helping him as assistant this year. And I look for big things out of Clarkton in that Tri-County Conference.
Well, Clarkton, you're right. Jason Long, a Bernie guy, and he knows how to play basketball. And he's taking that same type of brand of basketball to Clarkton. and that should be a great game. Also, when that game's over with, we're going to take a break for till right after Christmas, and then we're going to go to work.
There you go. Yeah.
In 4 days' time, we're going to bring you 26 games from the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. This is the 50th annual Christmas Tournament, and Tommy, we are honored to be asked by the Bloomfield School to bring those games. Talking to the East Prairie coach, he said, I wish we could get that on our cable vision in East Prairie, but please send us the tapes. Again, we're going to have, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of work. Terry Turlington, Jim Hall are going to join us. We may have some other guests that will appear for a game or two, and we look forward to that because it will be 8 games the first day, 8 games the second day, then 6 games, then 4 games, and we're going to have a lot of rest on our voices, and then we're also, like I said, we're going to have help, and it's going to take us a while to get all those games set up for you where we can replay those games.
Yeah, that's a lot of games.
Well, Tommy, let's talk about this game tonight. The Puxico Indians and the Bernie Mules come in. We want to tell you that this game is brought to you tonight by Three Rivers Community College, the main campus in Poplar Bluff, and also with campuses in Portageville, Kennett, Malden, and Sykeston. J.R. Shoes of Malden and Poplar Bluff. Also Stokes Mayberry Gin and Grain Elevator in Malden. Also New Wave Communications, and they've got a special on their high definition service. If you want high definition on your television, be listening for their ad when we do it later. Also Roy Owens Construction of Malden. When you think of metal buildings, you think of Roy Owens Construction. Tonight's game also brought to you by Boomers Productions and Maldenite Productions and New Wave Communications. So we'll be talking more about that as the game progresses. Tommy, these teams come in. Puxico last year, their coach is Chad Allen. Big, tall young man that played at Three Rivers Community College, also University of Memphis, that time Memphis State. He's assisted by Josh Dowdy, and they only have 7 players, so not very deep on the bench.
That's right. You know, we watched this team play the finals of that Stoddard County tournament last year, and, you know, they played a real good game over there, and they've got some of these boys back.
The Bernie Mules, on the other hand, come in, and they've got a very deep bench tonight. They're going to start 5 seniors. And we'll give you those starting lineups whenever they're announced on the PA system. Again, I want to say one thing right now before I forget it. What hospitality the Holcomb schools has shown Channel 21. I mean, they have gone all out. Richard Rickman, retired principal from here, got us a table. Jeff Bullock, the superintendent down there, I met with him. He said, whatever you need, we will get for you. And they have just gone out of their way to make sure that we have been accepted here. They've got us a great place to view this game from, and we're very thrilled. And one other person that I want to introduce that you're not going to be able to see, he's working the camera, Eric Kendricks. He came right on yesterday, and he has studied this camera work in high school at Sykeston.
Right.
And this is what he wants to do. So he's trying to get some experience, and we're glad to welcome him to the Channel 21 team. Glad to have him on board. And so our video guy is he's experienced, and hopefully you all will enjoy this game. Again, whatever you do, folks, if you enjoy watching these games, these people that are bringing the game, please tell them how much you enjoy watching the basketball games on a tape-delayed basis. Hopefully one day, Tommy, we're going to bring this thing live.
Yeah,
and the schools are set up where we can do that, but right now we do not have the capabilities or the technology to do that. But we're getting there. We're getting there.
That's right.
And you're going to see some big changes in Channel 21 as we're already doing commercial ads on video. And just keep watching Channel 21. We appreciate all the positive feedback.
You bet. You bet.
Well, Tommy, we're getting ready for the starting lineups. Again, Puxico comes into this game with a record of 2-0. They're coached by Chad Allen and assisted by Josh Dowdy. The Bernie Mules come in. Brad Botch is now the head coach for the Bernie Mules, and the assistant is Morris Carnes. They have switched position. Morris has been coaching for many, many years. Wanted to slow down. He took the junior high team this year, did a great job. And he is Brad and Morris work very well together. 2 great coaches.
Very loud here tonight. I figured it'd be a big crowd, and there is.
Here's the starting lineups for the Bernie Mules. 24, Doug Johnson. He's a 5'8 senior. And, boy, we have seen Johnson really get after. He brings a lot of hustle to the game.
Yes, he does.
Tyler Trover, a 6-foot senior. 34, Jevin Pierce. He's a 5'8 senior. Pierce and Johnson like to light it up from that three-point range. Marcus Massey, 6'3 senior. Number 44, Preston Owens, a 6-foot senior. Again, Brad Botch, head coach for the Bernie Mules. Come in with a record of 2-0. Now for the Puxico Indians. Number 11, Jay Hahn. He is a junior. We don't have their heights. The Puxico is not very tall.
No, they're not.
Number 13, Dylan Adams. He is a senior. Number 20, Matt Allison. He is a junior. Number 24, Cody Clark. He is a senior. I remember Clark last year, great shooter.
He sure is.
Number 33, David Carring, and he's a junior. Championship night here at the Holcomb Invitational Tournament. Glad that you have joined us on Channel 21. We're glad to bring you the first of 50 games on Channel 21. We'll be carrying a lot of area high schools games from Bloomfield, Dexter, Essex, Bernie, Malden, and Campbell. And we will be making an announcement after the first of the year. We'll be expanding our coverages, and we'll be picking up those other teams next year, Tommy. So
that'll be great, because there's some good basketball played in those other towns.
Oh, great towns. And again, we're not able to tell you what towns we're going into just yet, but that will be coming later. Sit back and enjoy the game tonight, folks. And again, thank you for watching 21, making Channel 21 your hometown channel. Tommy Jacobs, along with Bill Hampton. And we also have Eric Hendricks on the camera tonight. The referees tonight, Jeff Bloom will throw the ball up. Also Jerry Moore and Jay Piles. Puxico controls the tip. Ball given to Hahn. Hahn out to Clark. Clark now gives the ball to Adams. Adams down low to the big guy. Craig puts it in.
Nice move.
Good ball movement that time by the
was.
Puxico Indians. Pierce with the ball, drives down in the corner, gives the ball out to Massey at the three-point line. He drives in, puts it up, no good. Rebound in there that time by Owens. Owens puts it up, loses the handle. Ball in there by Massey, puts it up and in.
Yeah,
Marcus Massey.
Massey stayed with it, put that thing in.
Very good deal.
Massey's a nice player.
He's a good player. Bernie Mules in a 2-2-1 trap. We've got a foul that time. First foul on Doug Johnson. Push off. Ball inbound to Allison. Allison dribbling the ball up against the press, gives the ball to Hahn. Hahn with the three-pointer, puts it up, no good. Ball on the floor. Hahn gets his own rebound, kicks the ball down to Clark. Clark tried to hit on the side that time. Allison and threw the ball out of bounds. Bernie will take over. Turnover for the Puxico Indians.
Looks like Silas Deal's off the bench for Bernie.
Silas Dill, he is a 6'4 junior, and he likes to light it up from the outside.
He can too.
Massey with a short jump shot, no good. Rebound that time by Clark. Clark with the basketball, taking it up the floor, across the timeline. Gives the ball over to Adams. Adams down in the corner, looks for someone to pass to, kicks the ball out to Allison. Allison puts up a shot free throw line and scores it. Matt Allison. From 15 out, we've got a turnover that time by Jevin Pierce. Coming into the game is Zach Curry for the Mules. Puxico on top, 4-2, just underway. 6 minutes, 36 seconds to go in the first quarter. Adams gives to Hahn. Hahn back to Adams. Adams has the ball taken away. Tries to hit Dill. Ball taken back by Hahn of the Puxico Indians.
That Hahn's quick.
Yes, he is. Hahn looks to take one from three. Dribbles inside, goes inside, lays it up, scores it.
Nice move. Took that thing right to the big man.
Jay Hahn with the drive at time, put it up and in. 6-2, Puxico on top. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ball down to Dill. Dill inside to Massey. Back out to Dill. Dill looks for a three. Eyes it, puts it up, scores it.
Didn't take him long to light it up
No.
from out there.
Okay, he'll bring him out of his zone real quick. Puxico pass down to Hahn. He puts it up and in. Nice break that time by the press. We've got a foul on Hahn of the Puxico Indians. Tried to take the ball away that time from Zach Curry.
Yes.
Undercut him a little bit.
Yeah.
Ball inbounded to Massey. Massey to Curry. Curry out front with the basketball, hounded by Hahn. Curry's going to take a shot. Score.
Nice shot. Curry just a sophomore.
6'3" sophomore handles the ball well.
Very nice looking player.
Adams with the ball, kicks over to Allison. Allison into Clark. Clark inside to Crane. Crane trying to do a turnaround at the time. Marcus Massey with a push-off. That's his first foul. Second foul on the Mules. Puxico on top right now, 8-7 over the Bernie Mules.
Well, they're getting that ball up and down the court, Bill.
A lot of fun to watch.
It sure is. They're a nice
ball.
move.
Nice feed inside that time to Cody Clark, puts it up and in. Zach Curry with the basketball. Down to Pierce. Pierce to Massey. Massey over to Dill. Dill out front to Curry. Curry drives, kicks the ball out to Trover. Trover inside to Massey. Over the back at time. Foul on David Crane. For his first, Puxico's second. Both teams with 2 fouls. Puxico on top. The Bernie Mules 10-7 with 4:43 to go in the first quarter. Dill looking to inbound. Ball passed out of bounds that time. Puxico Indians applying a lot of pressure.
Sure are. Good defense.
Yeah. Honda inbound. Gives the ball to Crane. Crane in to Allison, or to Clark. Clark with the basketball. He's going to drive, puts it up, scores it. (12-7), Puxico on top. Second bucket by Clark. Clark takes the basketball away, down for the Puxico Indians. He's going to go inside. Does a spin move, puts it up, no good. Rebound that time, Marcus Massey. Massey gives the ball to Curry. Curry bringing the ball across the timeline. Looks down in the corner to Dill. Dill's going to drive, stops, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound that time by Allison of the Puxico Indians. Very fast-paced game, Tommy.
It sure is.
Ball down in the corner to Clark. Clark drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound that time by Johnson, and he's fouled. Doug Johnson that time went up, and he was fouled.
That Doug Johnson gets on track.
Foul on Tommy. Was it 33?
33.
David Crane, that's his second foul. We've got a timeout on the floor, and with timeout on the floor, let's tell you about one of our sponsors bringing this game tonight. With Christmas quickly approaching, it's time to get out your gift list. JR Shoes will be glad to assist you with all your footwear needs. This week's hot deals at JR's include Doc Martin Classics, only $49.88. Justin Double Comfort Work Boots, $99.88. Double H Work Westerns, $114.99. Waterproof Insulated Red Wings, $64.88. Children's Acme Western Boots, $29.88. Selected Ladies, Bourne, Clark, and Merrill's, $39.88. And assorted Nike socks and impacts, infants through adults at low prices. That's JR's at Malden and Poplar Bluff. Boy, he's got some good stuff here, Tommy.
Yes, he does. I was in there the other day.
Enjoy shopping for my shoes at JR's. Bernie will inbound the ball. Back into the game is Jevin Pierce for the Mules. Johnson takes a rest. Ball down to Curry. Curry puts it up. No good. Ball trying to be tipped up that time off Massey's hands. Pierce with the rebound. Puts it up and in.
Nice shot.
First basket for Jevin Pierce. 12-9. Puxico on top. Ball down in the corner to Hahn. Hahn with the three-pointer. Puts it up. No good. Rebound that time. Inside. We're going to have a foul. as Adams got the rebound. The foul that time on. I believe it's Jevin Pierce.
That's what I think.
They haven't
34,
put it up yet.
34 Pierce.
Okay. That's his first foul. Bernie's third. Hahn to inbound the ball. They go with the stack. Ball down in the corner that time to Matt Allison.
3.
And he got a 3. I'll tell you, Puxico shoots the basketball,
Yes,
don't
they do. They sure do.
Pierce with
Nice
a drive.
shot.
Nice drive. Jevin Pierce that time with a pull-up 8-footer. Scores it. Adams with the basketball. Kicks inside to the big boy Clark. Clark puts it up, scores it. Cody Clark with 6 points in the first quarter. 17-11, Puxico on top. Pierce drives the leaks of 4, puts it up. He's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be on number 20, Matt Allison, his first. And going to the line to shoot 2 for the Bernie Mules will be Jevin Pierce. Pierce is a 5'8 senior.
Pierce took that ball from one end to the other that time. He's trying to take this thing over. He can do it too. Nice free throw.
First free throw shot in this game and scored by Jevin Pierce of the Mules. Second shot is up. Scores it. You know, those Bernie Mules, Tommy, do very well for the free throw line.
That's right. That's what I was thinking about.
Yep.
I don't remember Bernie Mule's team that couldn't shoot free throws.
Ball down in the corner that time to Clark. Clark kicks it out to Adams. Adams drives, loses the handle on it, but picks it back up.
Very
He's
well,
got a
tied him
jump
up.
ball. Silas Dill that time. Put the pressure on him. Bernie will take over on the alternate possession of the jump ball. Tyler Trover to inbounds to Pierce. Pierce one dribble, picks up, gives to Dill. Dill in the backcourt, the basketball. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go in this first period. Puxico on top, 17-13.
Way out
Long
three.
three-pointer
Long
by
three-pointer.
Dill, no good. Rebound that time on the floor by Allison. Allison with the basketball for the Indians. Across the timeline, loses it off his knee. Ball given to Trover. Trover down to Curry. Curry's going to drive. Stops, puts up a 8-footer, no good. Rebound, Marcus Massey called for on the back. Marcus Massey with his second foul. Bernie's fourth, both team with 4 fouls. Both big guys, David Crane for Puxico and Marcus Massey for Bernie, both have 2 fouls. Adams with the basketball for the Indians. Ball to Clark. Clark on the back door, a look cut to Allison. Allison puts it up. He's going to be fouled. You're going to have to see who the foul's on.
25.
25 is Tyler Trover. It's his first. Going to the line to shoot 2 for the Puxico Indians will be Matt Allison. He's a junior. His first one is up. No good. He eyes the second one. No good. Rebound kicked right back to him. Allison with the basketball. Gives it over to Smith. Smith inside off Bernie, almost a steal. Now we've got a jump ball.
Going back to Puxico.
Pierce and Trover really dove hard
Sure
that time
did.
to get on the floor to tie up. Hahn with the basketball, and ball goes back over to Puxico in alternate possessions. Allison with the basketball. Gives out to Adams. Adams to Smith. Smith with a long three-pointer. In and out. Rebound Marcus Massey. Marcus Massey that time. 1:20 to go in the first period. Pierce with a drive. We've got a foul that time on number 13, Dylan Adams.
Dylan Adams.
His first. Puxico's fifth. Bernie will inbound under their own basket. Doug Johnson in. Going out to Silas Dill. Johnson will inbound for the Mules. Kicks the ball out to Jevin Pierce. Inside to Marcus Massey. Pierce with a jump shot. No good. Rebound tipped out. Doug Johnson with it. Puts it up. No good. We got a foul on the floor. Johnson went up, and he was fouled that time by Matt Allison, his second foul. Doug Johnson going to the line to shoot two. First one up, no good. Coming in for the Puxico Indians is Kenny Cannon. He is a junior. Going out is Matt Allison with 2 fouls. Johnson second up, scores it. Johnson's first points of the night. Bernie 3 for 4 from the line. Adams with the basketball, being pressured.
Got him trapped over
Bernie
here.
in that press. We got a timeout on the floor. It's going to be a 20-second timeout taken by the Puxico Indians. With timeout on the floor, Puxico 17, Bernie 14 with 59 seconds to go in the first period. Stokes Mayberry Gin and Grain Elevator in Malden is your one-stop center for all your chemicals. Stokes Mayberry also does custom fertilizer applications. For all your cotton, soybean, and corn seeds, stop by or call Stokes Mayberry Gin and Grain Elevator in Malden. Phone 276-2226. That's Stokes Mayberry Gin and Grain Elevator in Malden. I want to thank those fine folks for bringing tonight's game of the Holcomb Invitational Championship game between the Puxico Indians and the Bernie Mules. Tommy, what do you think thus far?
I'll tell you what, I'm really impressed with Puxico. I knew Bernie would come out and give it all, and I think Bernie will come on here. But Puxico, they're not very big, but boy, they're boxing out and they're looking for the open man. They're cutting to the basket, but it's going to be a good game.
Yep. Adams with the basketball for the Indians. We're under a minute to go in the first period. Very quick-paced game. Clark with the basketball, and he walks. Turnover on the Indians. Bernie trails by 3, a chance to cut the lead or tie it. Jevin Pierce with the basketball for the Mules. Across the timeline, down in the corner to Marcus Massey. Massey goes left-handed. What a great spin move, puts it up and in.
Nice move.
Boy, Massey has got so much confidence this year. He's a great player last year, but
Sure
really
is.
playing with a lot of confidence.
He's a good player.
Yes, he is. Clark with the basketball, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Massey. Massey kicks it to Pierce. 15 seconds to go. Down in the corner and back out to Pierce. Pierce to Massey at the top of the key. 12 seconds to go in the first period. Driving is Zach Curry, puts it up, scores it.
Here comes Bernie.
Bernie on top by 1 with 1 second to go. Shot put up at the buzzer that time by Dylan Adams, and no good. At the end of 1, it's a Bernie Mules 17, and the Bernie Mules 18, the Puxico Indians 17. We're going to take a break and be back with you in just a minute as you watch the cheerleaders, and we're going to hear from Three Rivers Community College.
My name is Shane Talbert. I chose Three Rivers Community College because it's a great place to start.
At TRCC, I'm getting the same general education classes offered at a four-year college, but here they cost a lot less. Classes are small, so I can get individual attention, and the teachers are great. I'm getting a quality education at an affordable price, and I'm close to home.
TRCC, it's a great place to start.
Call 1-877-TRY-TRCC or click on www.trcc.edu.
I want to thank Three Rivers Community College, Tommy, and their video that they've done with us. Again, if you would like to have a video made of your business and advertise on Channel 21, get in touch with Boomers Productions by calling 281-2121, and we'll be glad to tell you how we can help you and your business. What a great game, Tommy.
Good first quarter of basketball. I tell you what, it's a good championship game.
Yep. Cody Clark with 6 points for the Puxico Indians. And the Bernie Mules have 4 points from Marcus Massey, Jevin Pierce, and Zach Curry. Zach Curry, boy, what a difference a year has made for him. He played B-ball last year, or JV ball. He's really grown this year. And he's tall, and he likes to handle the ball. He's going to be a good ball player.
Sure is. Got a lot of court presence. There's no worry that.
We're underway. Pierce with the basketball. Looks across to skip past to Johnson. Johnson with a three-pointer. He scores it.
You get him hot, buddy. He's hard to shut down. That Johnson can fill it up.
He can fill it up. We saw that last year. Hahn inside, or looking inside, he goes to Clark. Clark back out to Hahn. Hahn with a three-pointer. No good. Rebound that time. Nice block out by Jevin Pierce.
Very nice block out.
Curry with the ball and the drive, and he's going to be fouled.
Nice
he's
drive.
Going to go to the line to shoot two, Zach Curry.
Boy, you're right. That Zach Curry's coming on now. He was a good B-team player, as you said. And he's sure going to help his team.
Curry to the line to shoot two. Zach Curry already has 4 points for the Mules. First one up. Bounces in. Got the roll. (22-17). Bernie up by 5 with 7:27 to go in the second period. Next shot up. Scores it.
Nice shot. Nice form.
Coming in for the Indians is Matt Allison, and going out is John Smith. Allison with the basketball for the Puxico Indians. Over to Adams. Adams looks to drive, gives back to Allison. Allison to Hahn. Hahn inside to Clark. Clark with a spin move, puts it up. Ball's blocked by Massey, gets his own rebound. Blocked again by Massey.
2 blocks.
Pierce with the basketball for the Mules. We've got a packed house, and folks, it's a barn burner.
It is a barn burner.
Inside the
Nice
basket.
move.
What a pass that time by Zach Curry.
Nice look and a nice move inside.
Bernie Mules hitting on all cylinders. They go up by 8 points. Ball tipped out of bounds that
That
time.
defense has come alive. That's what's turned that offense on.
Preston Owens coming in for the Bernie Mules. Going out is Marcus Massey. Also Silas Dill in. Going out is Zach Curry. We've got a timeout on the floor. With timeout on the floor, Bernie Mules on top. The Puxico Indians with 6:48 to go in the second quarter, 25-17. Tommy, let's talk about New Wave Communications. They've got a new deal right now. You can sign up for high-definition service, and they'll give you $50. At New Wave, they think you've been extra good this year, and that's why we're going to give you a little something extra this holiday season. $50 when you sign up for HD TV service from your neighbors at New Wave Cable. Call them toll-free at 800-8-NEW-WAVE. That's $50 if you sign up for the high-definition television service from New Wave Cable. Well, they've been good for us and,
Yes,
and
they
good
have
for
in this
our
area.
6 towns.
You bet.
They brought in high-speed internet. They have great clarity on their cable. Storm comes, it doesn't knock it out. They also have phone service. So
Right.
New Wave Cable or New Wave Communications. We'll get that right.
There
New
we
Wave
go.
Communications. Puxico in a 2-3 zone, trying to stop the drives of the Bernie Mules. Pierce with the basketball. Down in the corner to Johnson. Johnson for 3. Off the rim. Rebounded that time by Adams of the Indians. Tries to hit David Crane with a long pass, and Crane tried to save him from going out of bounds and went on the stage. Hopefully he's okay.
A lot of hustle on that young man.
Notice what Bernie's going to try to do. They're going to try to pick for Johnson
They sure are.
the 3, and they'll also do the same thing for Dill. They'll put him out in the corner, let him bomb it all day long. Pierce to Trover. Trover down in the corner to Johnson. Johnson skips it over to Pierce, inside to Dill.
Nice ball movement.
Ball off the hands of Silas Dill. Over to the Puxico Indians. Puxico with the basketball. That's Adams down in the corner to Hahn. Hahn tried to kick the ball back to Adams. Ball tipped out of bounds that time by Doug Johnson. 5:57 to go in the second quarter. Still 25-17. Bernie Mules on top. Adams with the basketball to the top of the key. Kicks the ball over to Allison. Allison with a long three-pointer. No good. Rebound that time by Pierce. Pierce with the basketball. Gives to Trover. Trover quickly down the floor for the Mules. Gives it back to Pierce. Pierce drives. Kicks the ball over to Johnson. Johnson with a long three.
three-pointer.
Downtown Holcomb. No good. And we've got a push-off that time on Jevin Pierce. That's Pierce's second foul. Bernie's sixth. Coming back in is Marcus Massey and Zach Curry. Going out is Jevin Pierce and Doug Johnson. Puxico with the other bat of ball. We're still at 25-17. About a minute's gone by. No score in that minute time. Hahn with the basketball. Gets the ball over to Adams. Adams with the basketball. Hahn to Clark to Adams. Adams gives the ball to Crane. Ball over to Hahn, inside to Clark. Clark looks for something to do, trying to work against the big boy Massey. Puts it up, in and out. Rebound that time on the floor to Zach Curry. Curry down the floor. Watch how he's got that head up, looking for somebody to pass to. What a nice feed that time. What a nice touch pass that time by Preston Owens as he just tipped the ball into a wide open Marcus Massey, who puts the ball up and in. Massey with 8. Clark with the basketball. Allison to Hahn. Shot no good. Rebound on the floor that time to Massey. Bernie taking over. They're up by 10 with 4.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Tyler Trover, his first shot. No good off the rim. Rebound that time by Allison. Allison with the basketball for the Puxico Indians. They trail by 10. Oh, what a nice drive that time. Put it up. No good. Off Bernie's hands. Oh, Marcus Massey couldn't control. Adams drove a real nice down the lane and couldn't get it to fall. Coming in for the Indians is Josh Smith. He's a freshman. Going out is Cody Clark. Hahn inbound. Gives the basketball to Allison. Allison puts it up and in. 2-pointer that time. That's our first 2 in this quarter.
Right.
Bernie's defense has really come alive, as you said. Dill inside, back out to Massey. Massey puts it up, scores it.
That Massey's looking good.
He's got 10. 6 and a quarter, 10 in a game. Shot that time put up by Crane. Tried for his rebound. The ball bounces around to Adams. Adams puts it up and in. Dylan Adams with his first 2 of the evening. 29-21 with 3 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Bernie Mules on top in the championship game of the Holcomb Invitational. From downtown again, Silas Steele, no good. Trover with the rebound. Up, it's short, no good. Rebound by Crane. Allison with the basketball, across the timeline for the Indians, down in the corner. He puts up a shot, no good. Rebound that time by Silas Dill of the Mules. He kicks the ball to Owens. Owens by himself, waits on his team to come back. Dill with the basketball to Curry. Curry down in the corner to Trover. Trover looking for Massey inside. Massey dribbles back out, kicks the ball over to Curry.
Curry's a nice guard.
Oh, he is. I like him. He's tall.
Sure is.
Dill with the basketball inside to Massey. Massey over to Curry. Curry drives in, puts up a 10-footer. He scores it. Well, this young man's playing a game.
He sure is.
Foul that time on Silas Dill as he tried to pick the pocket of Jay Hahn. Coming in for the Mules, Doug Johnson and Jevin Pierce. Going out, Preston Owens and Tyler Trover. Going the line to shoot a 1-and-1 for the Puxico Indians is Dylan Adams. Said tried to pick Hahn's pocket. He tried to pick Allen's pocket.
Yeah.
First shot up by Adams is good. He'll get the bonus. Adams with 3 points for the Indians. It's been a long quarter for Puxico.
Yes, it has. Yeah. Been a good quarter for Bernie.
Oh, Bernie's defense has come alive.
Sure has.
Second shot put up and in. Pierce down in the corner to Johnson. Johnson's going to drive the baseline. Being hounded that time by Puxico. Pierce has the basketball. Picks that dribble up, gives the ball to Massey to Dill. Dill thought about it, gives it to Johnson. Johnson has the basketball. Puxico defense has stopped the driving, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
Inside, nice pass to Zach Curry.
Curry and Massey work real well together.
That's Curry's 10th point, 6th of the quarter. Clark with the basketball, gives to Hahn. Hahn out to Smith. Smith back to Hahn. Inside that time, tried to hit Crane. Ball was kicked that time by the Mules. Turned that back over to Puxico. Hahn looking for someone to throw to. Kicks out front to Adams. Adams with the ball at the top of the key. He drives along the side of the key, gives the ball to Hahn. Hahn looks inside, kicks the ball out to Smith. Smith traveling the left side, stops. Tried to put one up, couldn't. The ball given in to Crane. Crane inside to, or Crane's got the ball, puts it up and in. David Crane with 2 inside. Foul that time on Zach Curry. That's Curry's first. Going to the line to try to complete a 3-point play will be David Crane. Crane's only a junior. He plays strong, doesn't he,
Sure
Thomas?
does.
Nice high arch on that free throw. Scored it. 33-26 with 1:37 to go in the second quarter. Bernie Mules on top in this championship game from the Holcomb Invitational. Glad you're joining us, folks. First of 50 games to be broadcast on Channel 21. Doug Johnson for 3 from the outside.
Boom.
Scores it.
Now Johnson can fill it up now.
He's got 2 3-pointers in this quarter. Bernie back on top by 10. I tell you, he's just a pure shooter. I enjoy watching him play the game.
Last year he could fill.
Oh, nice pass that time in there. That pass in that time by Adams to a cutting David Crane. Crane with the layup. Nice pass. Pierce to Johnson. Johnson tries again. Has the ball partially blocked that time by Smith. Puxico with the basketball. Crane has it across the timeline. Spin moves. Trying to get down. Oh, we've got a foul that time by Jevin Pierce of the Mules. That's Pierce's third foul. Got 1:49 to go in the second quarter. Bernie on top, 36-28. Pace of this game is picking up.
It sure is.
Tyler Trover in for Pierce. Pierce again with 3 fouls. You know Brad Botch wants this win. First year as a head coach.
Oh, yeah.
First week of head coach basketball. Like to come away with the first place trophy. Free throw put up that time by Crane. No good. That was a 1+1. And rebound that time by Massey. Ball in the corner to Massey. He's going to drive. Beautiful left hand put up, but no good. Rebound that time by David Crane of the Puxico Indians. Oh, a left-handed shot that time by number 15.
Puxico's coming back.
Yep. That's a 3-pointer by the freshman. Freshman looked good, didn't
He
he?
sure did.
I like that left hand.
You bet. Stepped up there and hit that thing.
John Smith called for the foul. Smith hit a nice 3-pointer a while ago. Going to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 for the Mules will be Zach Curry.
You were talking about Brad Botch. Brad Botch, a fine man.
Yes, he is.
Not only a good coach, a fine man.
Kenny Cannon coming in for John Smith. Smith's first foul. They have him 3 fouls. I don't have him down for 3 fouls. Curry misses the first. Bernie gets the rebound. Curry goes in, puts the ball inside to Trover. Trover's going to go up. No good. Rebound tipped up that time by Massey. No good. Trover with the rebound, puts it up, and it fouls on the floor.
On the floor.
Fouls on the floor as Trover, I believe, got his nose
I believe he
busted
did.
up.
Maybe he's all right.
Trover will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. A foul that time on number 3, Kenny Cannon, his first.
Trover's battled him in there.
We haven't mentioned his name a lot in this game. But he's a guy that gets things done. He
You
gets
bet.
the rebound, he sets the picks, he gives the pass inside, and he makes the free throw.
That's right. He's always around the ball somewhere.
Trover to shoot the bonus, 37-31 with 4 seconds to go in the first half. Bernie on top. They'll take the lead in to the locker room at half. Trover's second shot good.
38-31.
Owens in for Massey so that we don't pick up a silly foul here with 4
Right,
seconds
exactly.
to go in the first half. Puxico to inbound. Adams with the basketball. He's going to put up a running shot at the buzzer. He scores it. That's a two-pointer. Two-pointer. Wait to see if that's a two or three-pointer, but I think they called it a two.
I think they called it a two.
He thought he had a three, but the referee said he was inside the line. But I'll tell you, very quick.
Sure
got the
was.
ball down the floor, put it up, used the backboard, put it in. And that was a big momentum helper for the Puxico Indians. As we have halftime here, it's 38-33. Bernie on top of the number one seed Puxico Indians. Of course, in a first week tournament, everybody goes to the drawing and says, here's what we did last year, here's who we got back, and they just kind of guess at the drawing. But again, the Bernie Mules on top 38-33. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with you in just a minute. I want to tell you tonight's game is brought to you by Roy Owens Construction. The next time you need to build a building, call Roy Owens Construction at 276-3871. Roy Owens Construction has years of experience in metal buildings. Roy Owens Construction is located on Highway 25 North in Malden. Stop by their office today to make your plans for your next metal building. That's Roy Owens Construction Company in Malden. Tommy, we got the stats for the first half, and I'm going to let you do that if you don't mind while I do some other things. I've got their points here, and here's who they are.
Okay.
Talk about their fouls also, would you please?
All righty, for the Puxico Indians, Cannon has 4 points, and Adams comes away with 10. Allison is 7. Cody Clark with 6, and David Crane with 7. They got a couple players in foul trouble. Got one. They got the Smith boy has 3 fouls. Cannon 1. Hahn 1. Allison has 2 fouls, and Crane has 2 fouls.
Now, I hope I'm right on those fouls. I thought I had one of the guys while ago with 1. They were showing on the board 3, and again, trying to keep this and announce, and I got to get you where you can do this.
Okay. if I could see, I could do it. For the Bernie Mules, Silas Dale has 1 foul and looks like he has 3 points. He had 1 3-pointer. Doug Johnson's had 2 3-pointers and a free throw. He's got 7 points. Tyler Trover has 2 points, 1 foul. Zach Curry played a fine first half with 10 points and 1 foul. I'm really impressed with that 6'3" sophomore.
I want to tell you, Eddie, he handles the ball. He plays out front, does very well.
That Bernie team, he's going to be an asset.
Yes, he is.
Pierce has 6 points and 3 fouls. He's the foul trouble for Bernie a little bit. Marcus Massey played a good half.
Yes.
Marcus Massey is just a solid basketball player. He's got 10 points and 2 fouls and played a very, very good defensive game and got a lot of rebounds.
Well,
very impressed with Marcus Massey, but always have been.
The thing about the Bernie Mules, last year, we got to watch them quite a bit, and this year we're going to get to see them even more. The thing about it, everybody can handle the basketball.
Yes.
They can play outside. They can play inside. They're not real big. I mean, they've got a 6'3", a couple of those guys, but they don't have the 6'6", 6'7". So all of them can handle the basketball.
Right.
All of them can shoot the basketball. They play great fundamental basketball. Their defense has always never been a question about Bernie's defense, their hustle, their desire. They play good, fundamentally sound basketball. The ball goes up by the other team. They block out very well. Again, that's just fundamentals. And they shoot the free throws well.
Yes,
and I guarantee you, at the end of the basketball game, free throws will either win or cost you a basketball game.
Yes, that's right.
And Coach Carnes and Coach Bach has always demanded that be a plus, that you make your free throws. You work on that in practice. You study it. You do it just like you do in a game. And they are to be commended. On the other hand, the Puxico Indians, very short in depth. They only have 7 players. As fast-paced as the game this is, I commend them. They're in great shape.
Yes,
They're going up down the floor. They have not slowed down one iota.
That's right. Their coach has got that team playing very well. And we saw them play, like I say, last year at the last of the season, and they came on and they gave a valiant effort against Bell City team in the final of that Stoddard County tournament.
Well, Chad Allen, you know, he loves basketball.
Oh, yeah.
And he's a fine young man.
Yes, you bet.
And really enjoyed talking with him. And he you know, he is going to be the man that's going to run that basketball team. And the kids are buying into his program, and they're going to win a lot of ball games this year.
But it's a fine basketball game, and like you said earlier, and what we wouldn't have expected any different from this school district at Holcomb, how they treated us. They put on a fine tournament. They're a fine bunch of people, and we really enjoyed being down here. But we get treated this way in most of the places we go, everywhere we go.
It's a lot of fun. Jeff Bullock is the superintendent here, and he's a Malden graduate and a fine young man. And he and his wife both have been in this school system for a number of years, and he just moved right on up through the principal ranks to superintendent. He was going to join us tonight, but he's got a young one at home at Sill, and begged out and asked the next time we come back here if he could come up and talk about the Holcomb schools, and I told him he certainly could. Also, Richard Rickman, a retired principal, played ball for me down at Clarkton, and what a fine young man he is, and he really helped us get set up here tonight. We want to appreciate him and all the fine folks at Holcomb that have really helped us. Talk to Richard. I think he's going to come maybe do a ball game with us or two up at Bloomfield. He said he'd like to do that, and you'll find out what a fine young man he is.
That's right.
We want to tell you tonight why we've got a break and we're waiting to start the second half. Tonight's game brought to you by Boomers Productions. Boomers Productions is Channel 21 on your new wave cable, and we do television ads. We do all kinds of ads, and we would like, again, if you would like advertising of your business, give us a call at 281-2121. That's 281-2121. Malden Night Productions does our video for us. That's David Black. He's very good on the computer, does a great job. And we also have a very fine young man working our camera for us tonight, Eric Hendricks. And we are very glad to have him on our team. And we look forward to working with him. He's a college student now, and he's going to be on the next two Tuesday nights he'll be out. But after that, he'll be with us, and we're really looking forward to working with him. And he has brought a lot of good things for us already.
Yeah, he's a nice young man.
Yeah.
And before we go any farther, Bill, I got to get a plug in for our Lady Camels. They're going to be in the finals of that Gideon tournament tomorrow. They upended a fine Crothersville team tonight by 1 point. And so everybody needs to turn out in Camel and support those Camels.
Well, Danny Nelson is on our news team. She comes in on Tuesdays. She told me she got 16 tonight. She got 20 the other night. She's going to be going to Three Rivers next year to play softball or volleyball, and she's just a fine athlete.
Yes, she is.
And we appreciate her coming in. We're starting off second half. Bertie Mules run a steal, and going up and in is Doug Johnson to start the second half with his first bucket of the second half. Johnson with 9 now on the night. Puxico with the basketball, trails by 7. Bernie tips the ball around. Hahn is going to take it back for Puxico Indians. Puxico's going to have to come out strong in this period. Oh, inside that time was Crane. He put it up, and he's fouled. David Crane will go line to shoot 2. The foul that time is going to be on Marcus Massey, and that is his third. Massey in foul trouble along with Doug Johnson. 7.5 minutes to go. I thought he was going to go line to shoot 2. Instead, he's going to get the ball. Fouls on the floor. Three-pointer put up that time by Allison.
Curry blocked out well, and the boy come over his back.
Sure did. Foul that time on Cody Clark. I've got it his first. Let's see what they have on the board. It is his first. Bernie up by 7, 40-33, just underway in the third quarter of the Holcomb Invitational Tournament Championship game. Massey plays down low, and look at him coming down to bring the ball down.
To get the ball, to bring it up against the press.
Tyler Trover down in the corner, out to Johnson. Johnson around the top of the key, gives the ball to Zach Curry. Timeout on the floor as Brad Botch did not like what was going on. So with timeout on the floor with 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the third quarter, Bertie Mules on top of the Puxico Indians, 40-33. Well, with Christmas quickly approaching, it's time to get out your gift list, and JR Shoes will be glad to assist you with all of your footwear needs. This week's hot deals at JR's include Doc Martin Classics, only $49.88. Justin Double Comfort Work Boots, $99.88. Double H Work Westerns, $114.99. Waterproof Insulated Red Wings, $64.88. Children's Acme Western Boots, $29.88. selected ladies Bourne, Clark, and Merrill's, $39.88, and assorted Nike Shocks and Impacts, infants through adults at low, low prices. That's JR's at Malden and Poplar Bluff. And again, Tommy, you said you stopped in the other day. J.R. Eubanks has always had a great shoe store for people to shop at. Doug Johnson with a long three, no good. Rebound that time to Trofer. Trofer quickly over to Dill. Dill drives, puts it up and in. Silas Dill with his 5th point. 42-33, Bernie on top. Adams with the basketball inside that time to Clark.
Who's Zach Dill, I believe, got
a
him.
Foul. Silas Dill that time, his second foul.
Dill, I'm sorry.
Going to be a shooting foul this time for Cody Clark. Clark goes to line. He has 6 points. Goes to line to shoot 2. First shot up. He scores it. You know, Puxico, with 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go in that second quarter, before they scored their first bucket, they ended up scoring 16 in the quarter. So Bernie had a chance right there to really blow this game open. Puxico came back very nicely.
Puxico's a nice team.
Oh, it's well coached, good ball club. They're going to win a lot of ball games this year. Bernie Mule's going to win a lot of ball games this year. Puxico in a man-to-man press. Put pressure on the ball inbounds. Once it came inbounds, they backed off. Massey with the basketball is going to go one-on-one. Stops and puts up an 8-footer. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts the ball inside to Silas Dill, and Dill scores it. Here, we want some soda. Long three-pointer that time behind. He scores it. Jay Hahn cuts the lead 44-38 for the Puxico Indians. Johnson with the basketball, drives the baseline, and bounces the ball out of bounds. It's a turnover. Puxico staying right in there, Tom.
Sure are. That three-pointer, they needed that.
Well, it's just a momentum builder for them. Crowd got back into it for Puxico. Allison with the ball inside to Adams. Adams muscles up, puts it up and in. Dylan Adams, nice shot that time. 44-40, 5:55 to go in the third quarter. Puxico back in the game.
Massey handled that ball. Got a foul
that time.
Going to get a foul. All right.
I've got David Crane with 3 fouls, as he was really hounding Marcus Massey.
Massey can handle the ball.
Yes, he can. And he's not afraid to handle it.
No, he's not.
Dill throws in the backcourt to Trover. The Mules have the ball. 5:35 to go in the third quarter. They lead the Puxico Indians by 4. Trover to Dill. Dill at the top of key. Working the ball around. Gives the ball over to Zach Curry. Hans on Curry. Curry picks the dribble up. Gives to Massey. Massey down to Trover. Boy, Puxico has picked the defense up during that man-to-man.
Man-to-man. They took the ball away.
They take the ball away. That's right. Dylan Adams with the basketball and a foul on Silas Dill. His 3rd foul. Clark back in for the Puxico Indians. Going out is David Crane. Puxico with a chance to cut the lead from 4 down to 2 or 1. Smith with the basketball to Allison. Allison inside to Clark. Clark along the baseline, puts up a shot, no good. Ball tipped around there by Trover. Trover kicks the ball out to Jevin Pierce, and the ball goes out of bounds off Pierce's hands. Trover led him just a little too much that time. Puxico with the basketball back, under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ball inside to Clark. Clark outside to Allison. Allison for 3. It's short. Trover with the rebound. Adams that time went to the floor. Referee stopped action just to make sure everything was okay. Trover will inbound for the Mules. Give the ball to Jevin Pierce. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bernie on top, 44-40. Pierce to Curry. Curry down the left side. Gives the ball to Doug Johnson for three. No good. Rebound that time by Matt Allison. He's fouled by Zach Curry. It's Curry's second foul. Puxico with the ball. Smith has it. Gives the ball to Allison. Allison to Hahn. Back to Allison. Inside to Clark. Clark puts it up. Scores it.
Clark's a tough player in there. He's playing strong.
Puxico has really picked it up.
Sure have.
Doug Johnson drives the baseline, puts it up,
Nice
scores
drive.
it. Fourth point of the quarter for Johnson. He has 11 on the night. Jay Hahn for three, scores it.
Bill, we got a ball game.
Oh, we do. It's a barn burner.
It is a barn burner.
We got a blocking foul that time on Dylan Adams, his second foul for the Puxico Indians. It's 46-45 with 3:36 to go in the third quarter. It's cold outside. It's hot inside because I'm sweating like a yard dog, Tommy.
I am too.
And it is a good ball game. The fans are in it now.
You bet.
Johnson inbounds to Massey. Massey with the basketball. Puxico has really picked up the defense. Now they are really hounding the Bernie Mules.
They've got him trapped. They can get out of it. Oh,
with the steal that time and going in for the layup and scoring, and we got a foul. Matt Allison with the steal, the layup, and the foul. Puxico goes on top. 47-46 with 3:22 to go in the third quarter. Foul that time on.
This Puxico team come alive in this third quarter.
Yes, they have. Jevin Pierce with the foul. That's his fourth. Boy, the momentum has really switched.
Sure have.
Matt Allison to try to put the lead by the Puxico Indians to 2. We've got timeout on the floor. Bernie Mules one timeout. Brad Bodge wants a 20-second timeout with 3:22 to go in the third quarter. It's Puxico 47, Bernie 46. This game brought to you tonight by Stokes Mayberry Gin and Grain Elevator in Malden. It's your one-stop center for all your chemicals. Stokes Mayberry also does custom fertilizer and applications for all your cotton, soybean, and corn seeds. Stop by or call Stokes Mayberry Gin and Grain Elevator in Malden. Phone 276-2226. That's Stokes Mayberry Gin and Grain Elevator in Malden. Well, Tommy, great game.
Great game. You couldn't ask for a better high school basketball game than this one.
You know, Bernie came out, started the third quarter, and just bang, bang, and I thought, well, you know, Puxico's going to have to wake up. And just as I thought that, Puxico woke up, and, I mean, they put on the pressure. And, I mean, they have been pressuring that defense. They've been double-teaming in the corners when possible. They've been getting their hands on the ball, tipping it out, and getting a few steals. And they have really come storming back from a 5-point deficit at halftime to taking a 1-point lead and chance to go up by 2 with this free throw.
I tell you what, this Chad Allen's got he's coached this team very well. He's got this team coming to play, and they're going at. And this Bernie team's not done either.
Oh no, there's a long way to go in this ball game.
A lot of ball to be played.
I want to apologize for my voice. My wife has been home ill for the last 2 days, and she can hardly talk, and I think it's coming over to me. So you don't get that, because Tuesday you may have to call this game by yourself. Matt Allison with the free throw, the three-point play, no good. Rebound that time by Tyler Trover. Trover the basketball for the Mules. Mules trail by 1 with 3:15 to go in the third quarter. Zach Curry with the ball. He drives. We got a foul that time on Jay Hahn. Hahn with his second foul. Blocking foul.
Well, these players are playing hard, and these coaches are coaching hard, Bill.
Oh, they are. And the fans are really into it. It's just a great game. Packed house at Holcomb. Glad you're tuned in at 21 to watch this tape-delayed game of the Holcomb Invitational Championship between the Puxico Indians and the Bernie Mules. Tommy Jacobs along with Bill Hampton. Also on our camera tonight, Eric Hendricks. And we're your Channel 21 team this year, and we're going to bring you 50 high school basketball games 26 in 1 week from the 50th annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament.
Yeah, nice.
I'm really excited about that.
I am too, Bill. I sure am. A lot of people are.
I tell you, that's the talk, Tommy. When you get talking basketball, I hear you're doing all 26 games.
Exactly.
You're doing them live.
That's right.
No, we're going to do a tape delayed. Maybe next year. Dill inbound for the Mules. He gives the ball to Massey. Massey trying to go inside. He kicks the ball out to Curry, to Johnson, to Dill. Dill looks inside again for Massey. Ball taken away, that time by the Puxico Indians. Dylan Adams that time slapped the ball around and took it away. He kicks the ball out to Smith. Smith over to Allison. Allison down to Clark. Clark back out to Smith. Smith into, the ball's into Clark right now. He's going to put it up. No good. Got his own rebound. Put it up, scored it.
I don't know how tall this Clark is, but he plays tall.
Silas Dill quickly down the floor, banks one off the board, his sixth of the quarter, 9 for the night. 49-48. Ball turned over that time, thrown out of bounds by the Puxico Indians. Birdie will handle the ball with 2:27 to go in the third quarter, trailing the Puxico Indians 49-48. I tell you, Birdie is afraid to go up with any hands
right.
at all on a rebound or trying to deflect because of a foul. They're in a little bit of foul trouble. So Puxico's taking the ball inside. Curry drives, puts it up. No good. Rebound that time by Marcus Massey. Puts it up and in.
Marcus Massey wanted that rebound, stuck it back in.
His first 2 of the quarter, 12 on the night for Marcus Massey. Smith with the basketball. Inside to Clark. Clark looks inside, puts it up. No good. Massey with the tip out. Ball, Smith goes inside. Can't score for Puxico. We got a hold foul on Tyler Trover. Trover's second foul. Well, this game has really picked up. 1:56 to go in the third quarter. Birdie on top, 50-49 over Puxico. Puxico with the basketball. Adams has it in the corner.
Into Clark.
Puts the ball to Clark. Back to Clark. Clark gonna go inside, puts it up. Marcus Massey at time blocked the ball.
Block.
Trover down to Dill. Dill to Massey. Massey's going to drive. Puts the ball back to Dill. Dill inside to Massey. Massey spin move, puts it up, scores it. Got a chance for three-point play. Nice spin move that time.
Sure
nice
was.
shot. Good control. Put it up and in. The foul that time on number 24, Cody Clark. His second foul. Massey goes to line to try to connect on this three-pointer. Scores it. Bernie 53. Puxico 49. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Smith with the basketball. Gives the ball to Allison. Allison goes up, scores it. I'll tell you, both teams take the ball
They
to the
sure
hole.
do. They just taking it right straight to the hole.
Yeah, they're not afraid. Zach Curry with the ball to Johnson. Johnson inside to Massey. Massey with a turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound Dill, and he has a ball stripped in there from Hahn, and Hahn is going to be called for his third personal foul. Going to line to shoot 2 for the Bernie Mules will be Silas Dill. Dill with 6 in the quarter, 9 in the game. Will shoot 2, Bernie up by 2. With 1:07 to go, 53-51 in the third quarter. Well, it's been a good ball game.
Oh, it's been
what
a great
game.
ball
What a
game.
way to start our first to 50.
Oh, I tell you what, some good tournaments in this area.
Yes.
This is one of them.
Dill connects on the first. Coming in for the Puxico Indians is Kenny Cannon, and also David Crane. Going out is John Smith and Cody Clark. 1:07 to go in the third quarter. Birdie up by 3, 54-51. Dill's second shot, no good. Rebound in there that time by Adams. Adams with the basketball. Kicks the ball to Hahn. Hahn in the corner for 3, no good. Air ball. Allison with the basketball, gives the ball to Cannon. Cannon to Hahn. Hahn inside. Got a foul on the floor, and I don't know who it's on. We'll have to wait and see.
31, I think. I'm not sure, but I think 31. 31.
Okay. Foul that time on Zach Curry. His third. Birdie's seventh. Going to line to shoot a one in bonus will be Matt Allison. He is 0 for 3 on the night. Preston Owens is in for the Mules. Going out is Zach Curry. Shot put up, scores it. Matt Allison with 12 on the night, 5 in the quarter. He gets the bonus. Second shot up, scores it. 54-53. Birdie on top by 1 with 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Tyler Trover with the basketball. Puxico has really stepped up the defense in this quarter. Trover to Owens. Back to Trover.
Massey's wanting the ball, and he's got it. Good look.
Good pass in that
Good
time
pass,
to
good
Silas
shot.
Dill. Dill in for the layup. Scores it. 9 in the quarter. 12 on the game for Dill. He's really filled it up this quarter.
Yes, he has.
Hahn with the basketball. 15 seconds to go. Marcus Massey with the block. We got a timeout on the floor as David Crane went to the floor with the ball.
Sure
Coach Allen called a quick timeout
you
there.
Bet. And Marcus Massey's had a couple big blocks inside there.
With timeout on the floor, let's tell you about New Wave Communications. You can sign up for high-definition television. They'll give you $50. At New Wave Communications, they think you've been extra good this year, and that's why they're going to give you a little something extra this holiday. They'll give you $50 when you sign up for HD TV service from your neighbors at New Wave. Give them a call, toll free at 800-8-NEW-WAVE. That's New Wave Communications, $50 when you sign up for HD TV service. While we got a minute timeout here, Tommy, let's take a break, and we're going to be hearing from Three Rivers Community College. Three Rivers Community College in Poplar Bluff and with campuses in Portageville, Kennett, Malden, and Sykeston.
Whether you're interested in a college degree or career training, Three Rivers Community College is a great place to start. Classes at TRCC can help you advance in your present job or start a whole new career. Convenient classes mean you don't have to give up your present job, and TRCC will help you find financial aid. Register on campus or at any of the centers. Call 1-877-TRY-TRCC or click on www.trcc.edu.
12 seconds to go in this third period. Bernie on top, 56-53. Puxico to inbound the ball. Ball goes to Allison, and he tried to throw back to Hahn, and ball tipped out of bounds by Doug Johnson. 10 seconds to go. Puxico will inbounds. Ball's given to Crane. Crane back to Hahn. Bernie in a man-to-man. Ball given to Allison, inside to Crane. Oh, nice pass speed to coming down the lane was Dylan Adams, and he's fouled by Silas Dill, and that's going to be his fourth.
1 second to go.
1 second to go, and he's going to be shooting two. I don't have this young man down. He's got two guys on the bench over there we don't have listed, I don't believe, Tommy. No, we don't. So we don't know who these guys are coming in for Puxico. First shot is put up by Dylan Adams. He scores it. 56-55, 1 second to go. Going out is David Crane. He has 3 fouls. They don't want him to pick up that fourth
they sure don't.
with 1 second to go. Second shot put up, and he scores it. That's Dylan Adams, and that's the end of the third quarter with Bernie still leading the Puxico Indians 56-55.
Well, we have got a championship game here tonight.
We do have a championship game. Let's tell you this game being brought to you by Roy Owens Construction. The next time you need a metal building, call Roy Owens Construction at 276-3871. Roy Owens Construction has years of experience in metal buildings. Roy Owens Construction is located on Highway 25 North in Malden. Stop by their office today to make your plans for your next metal building. That's Roy Owens Construction Company in Malden. Tommy, that time, if my scoring's correct, Puxico that time outscored Bernie 22-18 to cut that lead to a 1-point deficit. I tell you what, this has been a well-played game, both teams. Both of them won it, you can tell.
You bet. And I tell you what, they're getting after each other on that defense. It's just a good game to watch, and it's a fine game for these fans. And Marcus Massey, fine player. Of course, he's not the only one on Bernie's team, but Marcus Massey comes alive when he needs to, and I just love to watch that young man play.
Tyler Trover to inbound for the Bernie Mules. 8 minutes to go in regulation. The way they're playing, we may see an overtime.
That's right.
Zach Curry with the basketball. Bernie Mules have it. We just hadn't been handed the all-tournament team. We'll be giving you that at the conclusion of tonight's game. Marcus Massey with the basketball for the Bernie Mules. Curry down in the corner with the ball. Looks inside to Massey. Massey going to do a spin move. Tries to throw inside to Trover. Great catch by Trover. Puts it up. Scores it.
A good catch by Trover. Put that thing in.
That sure was. That ball was a bullet. He
sure
caught
was.
it, put it up and in. Of course, he's a catcher on the baseball team.
That's right. Makes a difference.
That's right. Ball put up that time by Cody Clark. And he's fouled. He's going to the line to shoot two.
This Clark is a hoss now. He's a workhorse.
Foul on Marcus Massey, his fourth. Yeah, Clark's had a good ball game.
Yes, he has.
He likes it inside.
Yes, he does.
Small guy, but plays big.
Plays big.
First free throw put up and in. 58-56 with 7:17 to go in this game. Next shot short. Rebound that time by Zach Curry of the Mules. Curry with the basketball. Mules up a two. Kicks the ball out to Johnson. Johnson been awful quiet.
Sure has.
To Curry. Inside to Massey. Massey a spin move. Puts up a shot along the baseline. No good. Rebound that time by Adams of the Puxico Indians. Boy, their defense just amazing.
Oh, it sure is. It's great. They've got it's a good defensive team.
Adams to Clark. Clark down in the corner to Hahn. Hahn for three. No good. Rebound by Clark. Clark gives the ball to Adams. Adams
Nice
Adams
move.
inside, scores it.
Very nice move.
I tell you, time I look down at their names, they're already moved.
Yeah.
This game tied with 6:25 to go, 58 all. Bernie and Puxico, championship game from the Holcomb Invitational Tournament. Trover with the ball on the wing, gives to Johnson out front to Massey on the wing. He's going to drive, stops, puts up a 10-footer, scores it. Marcus Massey's going to have to take the game over for the
He
Mules.
sure is.
Puxico inside to Clark. Clark to Adams. Adams goes inside. He's going to be fouled by Preston Owens. Owens' first foul and going to the line to shoot a one and bonus. It's going to be Dylan Adams. He's in the double bonus. Bernie's got 10 fouls now, so he's going to get 2 free throws. Puxico will be shooting 2 free throws from here on out every time the whistle's blown. First one up, no good. Silas still in, Marcus Massey out.
Marcus Massey probably needs a blow. He's been playing real hard.
Second shot up, no good. Rebound that time off of Preston Owens' hand, but a foul that time on David Crane. That's his 4th foul. Going to the other end to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Preston Owens. John Smith back in for the Puxico Indians. Going out is David Crane. I like his Smith kid. I liked his three-pointer a while ago when he shot it.
Yeah.
Good arch, good, squared up well. Owens has not scored on the night. His free throw is up. No good. Bounces off the rim, but right to Zach Curry. Misses shot. Got his own rebound. Put it up and in. Zach Curry stayed after it.
They sure did.
Already on top by 4 now. Oh, boy. Cody Clark is just going inside, making a living there.
Is.
He scores it, goes to line to shoot 1. Foul that time on Preston Owens, his second. Clark is 3 for 4 from the line on the night. 62-60, Bernie on top by 2. Now they're on top by 1 as Clark scores it. 5.5 minutes to go in this championship game. Bernie on top 62-61. Just what we expected, just what the fans wanted. A barn burner.
That is right.
Doug Johnson in the corner, ball taken away. That time by Cody Clark. Gives to Hahn. Puxico with the ball with a chance to take the lead. Ball given to Allison. Allison inside to Clark. Clark going to try the baseline. Puts it up, scores it. Cody Clark with a big game tonight, folks. I've got him for 18. Deal with the basketball. Stops, drives, puts it up. No good. We got a blocking foul that time on Smith. John Smith, let's see how many fouls they have on Smith. I had him a while ago with 1. They had him with 3. That's his 4th foul.
4th foul.
Going to line to shoot a 1-and-1 is going to be Silas Dill. He's 1 for 2 on the evening. He's going to have a 2-shotter that time. He missed his first. Dill listed as a 6'4" junior. He's done a lot of growing. I know one thing, he loves to shoot it.
Yes, he does. He sure does.
Kenny Cannon in for the Puxico Indians. Second shot by Dill. In and out. Rebound that time by Trover. Big bucket that time by Tyler Trover. He's had 2 big buckets in his 4th quarter. Bernie back on top, 64-63. That's what I mean. I mean this nicely. He picks up a lot of garbage on the floor.
He sure does.
And I mean it nicely, okay?
Yeah, right. I'll tell you what, you got to have a player like that.
That's right. Adams with the short jumper, in and out. Ball pulled down by Zach Curry of the Mules. Down in the corner to Dill. Dill inside, ball taken away by Adams. Adams quickly with the ball. Going down the floor, puts it up. No good. Rebound that time by Dill. This game's really picked up. Bernie with the basketball. Curry down in the corner to Massey. Massey drives up, puts it up, scores it. We got timeout on the floor. The Puxico Indians. What timeout? With 4:09 to go in the game, the Bernie Mules have taken a 3-point lead, 66-63. What a ball game, Tommy.
It is.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Boomers Productions and Malden Night Productions. The next time you need a video, give us a call at 281-2121. That's Channel 21, Boomers Productions. We'll be glad to serve your business. Boy, Tommy, we picked it up. Go ahead, take it away.
I tell you what, if people don't like this ball game, you can't please them because they're getting their money's worth tonight. This is a fine game. This Bernie team will come at you with everything they got, but boy, then Puxico will turn around. Here they'll come. So I don't know what more you could ask for. It's going to, as we say, it's going to be a barn burner, and it's anybody's ball game, this championship.
Well,
we really enjoyed this game.
Oh, Tommy, I tell you what, I enjoy all the games we do, and you know, the student athletes come out and they play as hard as they can. They don't come out to lose. They come out to win as a team. This is a team game. The coaches want to win. They put a lot of time in. A lot of effort goes in. And both teams have played very, very hard. We've seen 2 good ball games already tonight. This is our 3rd. We love high school basketball. Again, this is our first of 50 games to be brought to you this year on Channel 21. and we're glad to do it. Tommy Jacobs, I'm Bill Hampton, along with our cameraman, Eric Hendricks. And we're glad to be here for the championship game of the Holcomb Invitational Tournament. We're down to 4 minutes to go. Pass underneath. Oh, ball tipped out. Oh, what a great defensive play by Zach Curry. The ball, David Crane looked like he had a layup, and what a great defensive play. Curry with 4 fouls was not afraid to go in there. Trover with the basketball for the Mules. Got a quick timeout. Brad Bott saw a 5-second coming.
He sure did.
Called a quick 20-second timeout with 3:47 to go. Bernie still on top, 66-63. Folks, we hope you've enjoyed this as much as we have bringing it to you. You can tell we've almost got the holler to hear ourselves up here.
I'll tell you what, we've been looking forward to our first game on 21 this year, and boy, did we get a good one to start with.
Well, a lot of people ask why we didn't go to Oran to do the Malden Oran game, or Malden Scott County Central game in the championship tournament. Again, this game's close. Oran, we've never been up there. We don't know what kind of facility had. Holcomb graciously asked us to come down here and do this. We're tickled to death to do it, Tommy. And glad to bring basketball to our area. And, hopefully the Green Wave will bring home a first-place trophy.
I hope so. I got a text message a while ago, and it didn't say if it was a final or what, but it said Malden Green Wave 46, Scott County Central 43.
I got to say it's probably a halftime.
The way them teams been playing, that should be a halftime. I hope it's a final, but I don't know.
Well, we'd take it. Bernie with the basketball. Trover takes it behind the timeline, goes into the front court. Boy, Puxico's man-to-man defense, you can't say enough about it. They have been all over them. Pierce with the basketball. I'll tell you what, that Puxico is just after them.
They're all over them.
They sure are.
That was close to 5 seconds.
Marcus Massey with the basketball, going one-on-one against Crane. Goes inside, ball off his knee. Ball turned over to Puxico. Ball kicked out to Crane. Crane's going to go in, lay it up. Ball stolen from him and out of bounds. What a nice defensive play that time by Zach Curry.
It sure was.
Tyler Trover tried to save for going out, stepped on the line. Boy, and Bernie, they really played tough under the bucket there. 3:13 to go. Jay Hahn inbounds for the Puxico Indians. Crane with the basketball. Over to Adams. Boy, he's really kicked it up a notch in this second half. We got a blocking foul that time. Blocking foul that time on Jevin Pierce. That's Pierce's 5th foul. We have him down.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Pierce leaves tonight with 6 points. All 6 in the first quarter. Doug Johnson into the game, going to the line to shoot 2. For the Puxico Indians is Dylan Adams. His first is up and good.
Pierce has played a hard game. He played a real good game.
He's 5 for 7 from the line tonight. Second one up. Scores it. 66-65. Bernie on top with 3:05 to go. Zach Curry with the basketball. Started with Jay Hahn. Trover going to set a pick. We got a blocking foul that time on Jay Hahn. Hahn's 4th. Going to the line to shoot a 1-on-1 will be Zach Curry. Curry with 12 points. 2 for 3 from the line. We're under 3 minutes to go, Tommy. 2:58.
2:58.
66-65. Bernie on top by 1.
You better buckle up. It's going to be a quick 2 minutes and 58 seconds.
You know, we may get to see a little OT here.
Maybe.
Our cameraman has sent through 2 games already, but he's got to eat a mess of fish and a mess of chicken.
That's right.
Holcomb folks have treated us well here. We really appreciate the hospitality. Curry's free throw, no good. Trover with the rebound. Curry inside to Marcus Massey. Dribbles inside, puts up a jump shot, good. Massey with 6 and a quarter, 20 on the night. 2:40 to go in this game. Birdie on top, 68-65. Park with the basketball to Hahn. Hahn in the corner, looks to throw to someone, throws to Adams, back to Hahn. Hahn for three. This game's tied up. Hahn with 13 on the evening. Doug Johnson with the basketball for the Bernie Mules. Passes out to Curry. 2:15 to go. Game tied. 68 all. Doug Johnson for three. No good. Ball over the back. Turned over to, out of bounds to Puxico. 2:08 to go. Tie game. Adams with the basketball for Puxico. Gives the ball to, back to Adams. He puts up a three, no good. Rebound that time by Curry. Curry down the floor, across the timeline, has a ball taken out from behind him, but over to Johnson. Johnson to Massey, Massey to Trover, down to Dill. Dill drives the baseline, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound that time by Crane for Puxico. 1:40 to go. Game tied, 68 all. Puxico with the basketball. Gives the ball to Adams. Adams over to Hahn. Hahn for three. Scores it. Second three for Hahn in this period. 16 on the night. Birdie trails 71-68 with a minute 20 to go. Scott Curry the basketball to Massey. Massey down low, picks up his dribble, gives it back to Curry. We've got a foul right here on number 33, David Crane. That's going to be his fifth foul.
That's it for him.
Going to the line to shoot two, because they're going to be in the double bonus, is going to be the Bernie Mules. Marcus Massey will go to the line. He is 1 for 1 tonight from the line. "70 seconds to go, Tommy.
Oh, boy.
Minute 10. What a great game
What
to
a
do.
game.
Boy, I hope we've got 49 more just like
I do
it.
too, Bill. We have had a barn burner, right?
I'll tell you what, this is the way to start it off.
Oh, yeah. These refs called a good game.
They've had a tough game to call.
Yes,
They've
they
called
have.
all three games tonight.
That's
You know, they're tired. They've been up and down the floor. They're trying to play themselves into shape just like the guys are. And I tell you what, they have called a good ball game.
Sure have.
I know the fans, every time the whistle blows, it doesn't make any difference. One group
That's
likes it,
right.
the other group doesn't. I coached, and I was the same way.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Massey to shoot two. First one up, scores it. Massey can cut the lead to one. He does. 71-70. Minute 5 to go. Championship game from the Holcomb Invitational Tournament. First place game. Puxico Indians and Bernie Mules. Ball off of Puxico's hands. Zach Curry with the basketball gives to Doug Johnson. We're under a minute to go. 50 seconds to be exact. Curry with the basketball. Goes down deep to Marcus Massey. He has a ball blocked by Dylan Adams. What a defensive play.
What a play.
Doug Johnson goes out and fouls Dylan Adams. Adams will go to the line to shoot two. With 39 seconds to go, Doug Johnson committed to foul, his second on the evening. Dylan Adams will go to the line to shoot two. He is 2 for 4 in this quarter from the line. And he's 6 for 8 on the night. He has 14 points. First one up. It's good. Dylan Adams, a senior. Boy, he plays tough. I mean, what a great block he had down there on Marcus Massey a while ago. Second one up, scores it. Puxico back up a three. Zach Curry with the basketball. To Doug Johnson. Johnson down to Dill. Back to Johnson. Johnson for three. In and out.
In and out.
Rebound behind of Puxico. We got a 20-second timeout. by Puxico Indians with 18 seconds to go. Puxico 73, Bernie 70.
That ball done everything but go down.
It did. Johnson had a good look at it.
Sure did.
He had a good look, had a good shot, just in and out. 18 seconds to go. Tommy, I can't even hear myself think.
I know, I can't either.
73-70. What a game. What a game. I mean, the fans were into it. Hope you've enjoyed it, folks. If you hadn't, we don't know what it would take.
Isn't that the truth?
Had a good friend, Mr. Ralph Strop. His son Mike and I played basketball together. I used to do basketball games on KTCB when it was an AM only, and we would tape those and play them back the next day. And he would call me and say, "Bill, as you know, I've got heart trouble. I can't listen. What's the final score of the game?" Then I could listen. I'd have to tell him what the score of the game was. So
I'll tell you what, this is not for the weak-hearted.
No, it's not. But, you know, this is what it's all about.
You bet.
There's going to be a winner.
That's right.
There's going to be a team that's going to lose. They're not going to be a loser. They're just going to lose the game.
On the school board. What fine athletes we have in Boot Hill, Missouri.
At a game like this, you hate to see either team go home with a second-place trophy. Jay Hond inbounds for the Puxico Indians. He inbounds to Smith. Smith's the freshman with the basketball. And we've got a foul on Doug Johnson. Johnson's third foul. Now you got to think, with a freshman in a tight situation, varsity contest, his first week playing varsity, that's probably who Coach Bonds would rather have at the line.
That's exactly right.
15 seconds to go. We saw Smith shoot the three-pointer, had a great form. And let's see what happens here from the free throw line. He has 3 points on the night. He'll be shooting 2 free throws because they're at Puxico in the double bonus. Both teams are. Shots up, no good. He wasted no time.
No, he didn't.
Wasted no time in putting the ball up. As soon as he got it, one dribble, he shot it. Puxico is sending all their players back behind into the defensive court to stop a fast break. Next one up, no good. No good. Rebound that time by Trover. Barney needs 3 to tie. 10 seconds to go. Zach Curry with the basketball. They're looking for Johnson. He puts up a 3. No good. Air ball. Ball off. Back out to Johnson with 3 at the horn. No good. This game is over.
What a ball game.
Tommy, I don't think it would have counted. I don't either. I
couldn't hear real well, but I thought the buzzer was going off.
Puxico Indians have defeated the Bernie Mules in a barn burner from the Holcomb Invitational Tournament in the championship game, 73-70. And what a game you have seen here tonight. Oh, we have enjoyed bringing it to you. This has been a dandy. We're going to stay for the presentation of the trophies and the all-tournament team. And we'll announce that as they announce the players. And we are just thrilled to death, folks, to have brought you this game. Great game by both teams. Again, the championship winner tonight, 73-70, Puxico over Bernie. What a great game. Bernie Mules had a chance.
Yes, they did.
Puxico Indians had a chance.
You bet. Doug Johnson had a good look, and if I was going to have somebody shoot it for me, I think Doug Johnson would shoot it for me if I was a coach.
Scott Blackburn, the principal for the high school principal for the Holcomb Hornets at the PA system, thanking everyone for coming out. Bernie Mules are going to be getting the second place trophy. That's tough to come out and get a second place trophy.
That's right.
They have nothing to be ashamed of.
Sure
These two teams are going to play each other again in the regular season. Probably meet up in the Stoddard County tournament.
So. Bernie going to win a lot of ball games. Puxico got a fine team. I don't know who's watching after Puxico tonight because I think they brought everybody here with them.
Last person leave town, turn the lights out.
Chad Allen's got them Indians playing real well.
The all-tournament team going to be announced. Justin Kersey from Southland is on the all-tournament team. Spencer Bullock from Holcomb. Cody Clark from Puxico. Boy, he played a game.
That kid played a good ball game tonight.
Yes, he did.
Good player. Very strong inside.
David Crane.
Crane played a good ball game.
Boy, he played a great game.
He sure did.
Tell you what, they could take 5 players from each of these teams and be all right. Kyle Williamson.
I was glad to see that.
All-tournament team.
Nice player.
Good boys. Junior.
Yeah.
Chris Hahn from Campbell. Dylan Adams from Puxico is going to be on the all-tournament team. Boy, he deserved it.
Yeah, I think so too, Bill.
Stephen McElrath from Holcomb. Tony Jones from East Prairie is going to be introduced, and boy, he is a great football player, and he's going to be something else in basketball. He gets that football out of him, and nice young man.
He sure is.
And Marcus Massey from Bernie is going to round out the all-tournament team.
And I can understand that. Leading vote getter for the all-tournament team, and I can understand that.
Oh, what a game he had. Jay Hahn with 16, Dylan Adams with 16, Matt Allison with 13, Cody Clark with 18, John Smith with 3. Should be a total of 73 points. And congratulations to Coach Chad Allen and assistant coach Josh Dowdy and all the Puxico Indians. For the Bernie Mules tonight, Silas Stills scored 12, Doug Johnson 11, Tyler Trover 6, Jevin Pierce 6, Marcus Massey with 22. Should be a total of 70. Coach Brad Botch in his first year as varsity coach gets the second place finish in this tournament. And I'll tell you what a great coach he's going to be, and what a great team that the Bernie Mules have. This is going to be a lot of fun, I tell you, to watch the Bernie Mules. We're going to have them in 7 games we know of. This was a bonus game because they're playing in the tournament. We know we're going to have them at least 2 games in the Bloomfield tournament, and if they go on out in that bracket, we'll have 4 times. We could have Bernie as many as 13 times this year. Fun team to watch.
Bernie's a fun team. They're nice young men, well coached, good school system. It's a pleasure to be associated with these young people. As we always say, people need to get out and support these young people in the communities. Show them you appreciate the hard work that they put in, and get out and support your school, whatever they're doing.
Again, we want to thank these sponsors for bringing you tonight's game. JR Shoes in Malden and Poplar Bluff, Stokes Mayberry Gin and Grain. We want to thank New Wave Communications. Want to thank Three Rivers Community College, Roy Owens Construction in Malden, and Boomers Productions Channel 21 for your viewing pleasure tonight. The championship game from the Holcomb Invitational Tournament. Again, we want to thank the Holcomb schools for their hospitality and the fans. Everything has just been perfect tonight. Again, there had to be a winner. There had to be someone to come in second, and what a great game it was. Our next game, broadcast game, will be from the Richland Gym, where we bring the Camels, the Richland Rebels, and that will be Tuesday night. We will replay that game on Wednesday and Thursday of next week, and we look forward to doing that. And then we'll also be back at Richland to bring you the Bloomfield Wildcats and the Richland Rebels on Friday night, and that will be tape delayed. Will be played on Saturday and Sunday of next weekend. I'm Bill Hampton along with Tommy Jacobs. Again, we want to thank our cameraman Eric Hendricks. Jerry Johnson alongside with us tonight to protect us. He's signing all the autographs, taking all the pictures for us. We appreciate him being here. Again, the next time we want to thank all of our sponsors. Put those seatbelts on because we want to see you back with us. Till the next Barn Burner, drive careful, and don't forget, live today to learn from yesterday and look forward to tomorrow. Good night.